Welcome to Magens Bay, one of the most breathtaking beaches in the entire Caribbean. And I'm standing here in the US Virgin Islands, ready to show you why this tropical paradise absolutely deserves a spot on your bucket list. I'm Melinda, and as a travel agent, I help people just like you plan unforgettable bucket list trips to destinations around the world. I also mentor those who are curious about becoming travel agents themselves, because there's something truly special about turning your passion for exploring the amazing world God has created into a way to serve others and build a flexible career. The US Virgin Islands, 3 stunning islands, St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix, each with its own personality, all offering that perfect blend of American convenience and Caribbean charm. And the best part? No passport needed if you're a U.S. citizen. Today, we're counting down the top 10 must-see attractions, sharing the best local flavors, giving you insider tips on when to visit, and helping you understand how to experience luxury here, whether you're on a champagne budget or more of a sparkling water traveler. Let's dive in. Number 10. Fort Christian in Charlotte Amalie, St. Thomas. This striking red fortress, built in 1672, is the oldest standing structure in the Virgin Islands and tells the story of Danish colonial history through fascinating exhibits and architecture. Walking through its thick coral walls, you'll get a real sense of the island's complex past, from European settlement to the transfer to U.S. ownership in 1917. Number 9. Coral World Ocean Park, St. Thomas. This marine park offers an educational experience where you can observe sea turtles, tropical fish, and even sharks through underwater observation towers without getting wet. It's a wonderful way to learn about Caribbean marine life with interactive exhibits, a sea lion pool, and the famous Sea Trek helmet dive experience for those wanting something more adventurous. Number 8. Christiansted National Historic Site, St. Croix. This beautifully preserved Danish colonial town showcases colorful 18th and 19th century buildings, Fort Christiansvern, and the Steeple Building, giving visitors a walking tour through living history. The pastel-painted structures against the blue sky create stunning photo opportunities while you learn about the island's sugar trade era and Danish West Indies heritage. Number 7. Mountaintop St. Thomas. At 1,500 feet above sea level, this observation point offers panoramic views that stretch across the island and out to the British Virgin Islands on clear days, a view that really showcases the beauty of God's creation. While you're there, browse the duty-free shops for local crafts and island souvenirs, and enjoy the observation deck where you can take in those spectacular panoramic vistas. Number 6. Annaberg Sugar Plantation, St. John. These windmill ruins in Virgin Islands National Park preserve the history of St. John's sugar plantation era, with partially restored structures and interpretive signs explaining the processing methods used centuries ago. The hilltop location provides incredible views of the surrounding landscape, and you'll gain important historical perspective on the island's agricultural past. Now, let's talk about the flavors of the Virgin Islands, because you can't truly experience a destination without tasting it. Callaloo soup is a beloved local dish, a rich, hearty soup made with leafy greens similar to spinach, okra, herbs, and often chicken, creating a comforting bowl full of Caribbean flavor. Every family has their own recipe, and you'll find it served in restaurants from food trucks to fine dining establishments. Pâtés are the island's answer to hand pies, flaky fried pastry pockets stuffed with seasoned chicken or saltfish, perfect for grabbing on the go. These golden triangles of deliciousness are sold at bakeries and street vendors across all 3 islands. And locals will tell you everyone has a favorite spot. Johnny cakes are lightly sweet fried bread rounds that accompany almost every meal in the Virgin Islands, with a crispy exterior and fluffy interior that's perfect for soaking up sauces. Think of them as the Caribbean cousin to a biscuit, and they're absolutely addictive served warm. Best time to visit? December through April is peak season. You'll enjoy temperatures in the low to mid 80s, minimal rainfall, and perfect conditions for outdoor exploration. If you're looking for better deals and fewer crowds, May and November are shoulder seasons with great weather and lower prices, though you'll want to watch for potential tropical weather from August through October. June through November is hurricane season, so while you can find bargains, there's more risk of disruptions. Let's get back to these amazing attractions. Number 5. Buck Island Reef National Monument, St. Croix. This protected, uninhabited island, managed by the National Park Service, features an underwater snorkeling trail through pristine coral reefs teeming with colorful fish and sea turtles. Accessible only by boat, it's considered one of the finest marine gardens in the Caribbean, and the marked underwater trail makes it easy for even novice snorkelers to explore. Number 4. Blackbeard's Castle, St. Thomas. This historic watchtower, built in 1679, sits atop Government Hill and offers both pirate lore and stunning harbor views, though historians debate whether the infamous pirate actually used it. The site includes beautiful gardens, the 5-story stone Skitzborg Tower, and a small museum, making it a perfect spot for history buffs and photographers alike. Number 3. Virgin Islands National Park, St. John. Covering over 7,000 acres, nearly 2/3 of St. John, this national park preserves pristine beaches, hiking trails through tropical forests, and ancient petroglyphs left by the Taino people. The park's diverse ecosystems include everything from coastal mangroves to mountain ridges, and the well-maintained trails like Reef Bay offer opportunities to see wildlife, historic ruins, and breathtaking vistas. Number 2. 99 Steps and Blackbeard's Hill, St. Thomas. These historic brick steps, actually numbering closer to 103, were built in the 1700s using ballast bricks from Danish ships and climb steeply through the heart of Charlotte Amalie. The walk up rewards you with incredible panoramic views of the harbor and town below, and you'll pass charming historic homes and gardens. Just take your time because it's quite a workout in the Caribbean heat. Number 1. Magens Bay, St. Thomas. And here we are, where we started. This mile-long, heart-shaped beach is consistently rated among the world's most beautiful, with calm turquoise waters protected by lush green hills on both sides. The gentle slope and peaceful atmosphere make it perfect for families, couples, or solo travelers who want to relax on soft white sand, wade in clear warm water, or simply take in the stunning natural beauty that God created. There are facilities, rentals, and a beachside bar. But the real draw is just the peaceful perfection of this protected cove. Luxury in the U.S. Virgin Islands means staying at exclusive resorts like the Ritz-Carlton on St. Thomas or Canil Bay Resort on St. John, where you'll enjoy private beach access, world-class spas, gourmet dining, and concierge services that arrange everything from private boat charters to personalized island tours. Budget travelers can absolutely experience the Virgin Islands by staying at smaller, locally owned guest houses, eating at local food trucks and casual eateries, using public ferries between islands, and exploring free attractions like beaches and hiking trails. Luxury on a budget? Here's how to get that high-end feel without the high-end price tag. Travel during shoulder season in May or November, when room rates drop significantly. Choose accommodations on St. Croix instead of St. Thomas. It's less crowded and more affordable. Book your own snorkeling trips, pack picnic lunches from local markets, and mix one splurge dinner with several casual local meals. Many beaches are public and free, and hiking in the national park costs nothing but gives you million-dollar views. The U.S. Virgin Islands are one of the Caribbean's most popular cruise ports, with ships docking primarily in Charlotte Amalie on St. Thomas and Frederiksted on St. Croix. If you're visiting on a cruise, here's how to maximize your port day. Prioritize Magens Bay if you're in St. Thomas. It's about a 20-minute taxi ride from the port and absolutely worth it for a few hours of that stunning beach experience. Alternatively, take the ferry to St. John to explore Virgin Islands National Park and Trunk Bay. Just watch your timing carefully to make it back to your ship. In St. Croix, consider a historic walking tour of Christiansted or Frederiksted, or visit the scenic Point Udall, the easternmost point of the United States. My advice? Book shore excursions early, whether through your cruise line or independently. Cruise line excursions guarantee you'll make it back to the ship on time, while independent tours often offer more flexibility and sometimes better pricing. Just be very mindful of timing if you book independently. You're responsible for getting back on your own schedule. Many travelers successfully mix both approaches throughout their cruise. Let's talk about what it's actually like to live in the U.S. Virgin Islands, because some of you might be dreaming beyond just a vacation. The cost of living in the USVI is notably higher than most of the mainland United States. Overall expenses run approximately 20 to 30% higher than cities like Atlanta, and can be 40 to 50% higher than Chicago for everyday items, especially groceries and utilities, since most goods are imported. Housing costs vary by island. St. Thomas tends to be most expensive, followed by St. John, with St. Croix offering more moderate prices. Rental costs are elevated compared to mainland markets. You might find that monthly rental rates run about 30 to 40% higher than similar properties in Atlanta for comparable quality and size. As for retirement, the U.S. Virgin Islands attract retirees who love island living, warm weather year-round, and the benefit of remaining in U.S. territory with access to Medicare. However, healthcare facilities are more limited than on the mainland, and serious medical issues may require travel to Puerto Rico or the continental U.S. The higher cost of living is a real consideration, but the laid-back lifestyle and natural beauty are major draws. Here's the good news about residency. Since the USVI is a U.S. territory, American citizens can move here freely without visas or special permits. You simply relocate, establish residency, and that's it. For non-U.S. citizens, the process follows standard U.S. immigration requirements. This makes it much simpler than retiring to foreign countries with complex visa processes. The U.S. Virgin Islands enjoy a tropical climate with warm temperatures year-round, which is exactly what you'd expect from paradise. December through March is the peak season, with temperatures ranging from the mid-70s to mid-80s, low humidity, and minimal rainfall. This is why it's the busiest time. The weather is simply perfect. April through June offers temperatures in the low to mid-80s with slightly higher humidity, but still very comfortable conditions. This is my recommended window. You get excellent weather with fewer crowds. July through November is the warmest and most humid period, with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. This is also hurricane season, running officially from June through November, with peak risk in August and September. Many travelers avoid these months, but if you're flexible with dates and comfortable with travel insurance, you can find excellent deals. The best times to visit remain April through June for that sweet spot of great weather and manageable crowds, or December through March if you want guaranteed perfect conditions and don't mind the higher prices and more tourists. The culture of the U.S. Virgin Islands is a beautiful blend of Caribbean warmth, Danish colonial history, and American influence. Locals, often called Crucians on St. Croix and Tomians on St. Thomas, are generally friendly and welcoming to visitors. You'll hear good morning, good afternoon, and good evening used as standard greetings, even with strangers. It's considered polite to return these greetings with a smile and a response. The pace of life moves slower here than on the mainland, so embrace island time and don't rush interactions. While the islands are relatively casual, modest dress is appreciated when you're away from the beach. Cover up when entering shops, restaurants, or any indoor spaces. Swimwear is for the beach only, not for wandering around town. This respect for local customs goes a long way in creating positive interactions. English is the official language, though you'll hear a local dialect and sometimes Spanish in various communities. The cultural fabric includes West Indian, African, European, and American influences, creating a unique and welcoming atmosphere. Here are essential tips to make your U.S. Virgin Islands trip smooth and enjoyable. Documents. U.S. citizens don't need a passport to visit the USVI since it's a U.S. territory. A government-issued ID like a driver's license is sufficient for domestic flights. However, if you plan to take a ferry to the British Virgin Islands, you'll need a valid passport. Transportation. Taxis are readily available, but not metered. Fares are set by law based on destination, so agree on the price before departing. Rental cars are available on all 3 main islands. Remember that you drive on the left side of the road here, even though most cars have left-side steering wheels like mainland vehicles. It takes a bit of adjustment. Public ferries run between the islands and are an affordable, scenic option. Money. The US dollar is the official currency, and credit cards are widely accepted at most establishments. Tipping follows American standards. 15 to 20% at restaurants, a couple dollars per bag for porters, and 15 to 20% for taxi drivers. Safety. The USVI is generally safe for tourists, but use common sense as you would anywhere. Don't leave valuables unattended on beaches. Avoid isolated areas after dark, and stick to well-traveled paths and populated areas. Most visitors have wonderful, incident-free experiences. Weather preparedness. Bring reef-safe sunscreen. Regular sunscreen can damage the coral reefs. Stay hydrated in the tropical heat and pack light, breathable clothing along with a light rain jacket for occasional showers. And this is important. Entry requirements and regulations can change, especially regarding health documentation or travel advisories. Always check official sources and current requirements before your trip to ensure you have everything you need. If you're someone who craves a bit more adventure beyond relaxing on those beautiful beaches, you're in luck. The U.S. Virgin Islands offer incredible experiences for the active traveler. In our companion blog post for this episode, I'm highlighting 3 adventurous experiences in and around the islands that showcase a different side of paradise. We're talking about exploration, nature, and activities that get your heart pumping, all while taking in the spectacular scenery that makes these islands unforgettable. These aren't your typical tourist activities, and they're perfect for travelers who want to dive deeper into what makes the USVI special. I won't list every single operator here, but when you work with me to plan your trip, we can customize your adventure based on your interests and comfort level. Let's make it memorable. I had the pleasure of chatting with Elijah, who just spent 5 days exploring St. John as a solo traveler, and I wanted to share his experience with you. Elijah, would you mind sharing what brought you here and what your favorite part has been?
Oh, I'd love to. I came here because I wanted a tropical getaway that didn't require a passport. I'm actually planning a bigger international trip later this year, so this was perfect for a quick escape. My favorite part has honestly been how uncrowded and peaceful everything feels. I visited St. John yesterday, hiked through the national park to Honeymoon Beach, and I think I only passed about 10 other people on the trail. It felt like I had paradise to myself. Plus, the water is so incredibly clear, and the sand is powder soft. I've been to other Caribbean islands, but there's something special about these islands. Maybe it's the combination of natural beauty and how easy everything is as an American citizen.
That sounds amazing. Thanks for sharing your incredible experience with me. Enjoy the rest of your stay. The U.S. Virgin Islands truly offers something special, the perfect blend of American convenience and Caribbean beauty, where you can experience stunning natural landscapes, rich history, and warm hospitality, all without needing a passport. From the pristine beaches of St. John to the historic streets of Christiansted, from the panoramic views at Mountaintop to the cultural treasures of Charlotte Amalie, these 3 islands have earned their place on any serious bucket list. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, cultural exploration, or a little bit of everything, the Virgin Islands deliver. Remember, the world is constantly changing and travel requirements, regulations, and local conditions can shift. Always check the most current entry requirements, health guidelines, and travel advisories through official sources before you book and again before you depart. What's true today might be different in a few months, so staying informed is part of being a smart traveler. If you're ready to start planning your Virgin Islands adventure, I'd love to help you create a trip that matches your interests, your budget, and your travel style. Whether you want a week-long multi-island exploration, a cruise port day that makes the most of every minute, or a romantic getaway focused on sunsets and relaxation, I'm here to handle the details so you can focus on the excitement. And here's something else. If you love to travel, if you love helping others create memories and experience the amazing world God has created, then maybe you should consider becoming a travel agent too. Imagine exploring destinations like this while turning your passion for travel into income as you serve families, couples, individuals, and groups. It's about more than just booking trips, it's about building relationships, becoming a trusted advisor, and creating a flexible business that fits your life. If that sounds interesting to you, reach out to me. I mentor new and aspiring agents, and I'd love to share how this career has changed my life and how it could change yours too. Thank you so much for joining me in the U.S. Virgin Islands today. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep planning, and keep exploring this beautiful world. Safe travels.